Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. Welcome back to Draft Day. I thought I'd do another one of these because there's some really cool players available in draft mode. We first off get the purple Ronaldo as our captain, which is ridiculous. And then we get the record breaker VARDY, which is amazing. He was the exact player that I really wanted. We get the informed Williams, which is crazy. Then we get Vidal as well, and the list really goes on. I could have made this so much better looking back. I had a little look over the footage and I really could have done so much better, but nonetheless we're gonna work with what we've got. It's a very strong formation. I love this formation. I should have picked Pepe there, really should have. Kind of regret that one. Don't know why. I was kind of put off by being a bit too boring and picking a few too many Real Madrid players, so I was put off by that, and that's why I picked Diego Godin instead. Anyway, I feel like this team is actually still okay, whilst there are some dead links, and VARDY doesn't actually get any links, and it remains that way until the end, so I feel like it could have been better in that sense, but it actually worked really well in game. Jamie VARDY was pretty decent, very, very quick, like really rapid, as you expect with a player that I think has got 91 pace. Pretty crazy, very, very nice stats. I don't know if I think he's worth the price tag. I don't know if he's dropped now, because I know he was extinct at 500k, went up to like 650, then started to drop in price. So I don't know how much he is now, but I don't know if he's worth that much in my opinion. I think he was good. I really do, but I wouldn't say he was exceptional. I feel like I've used some other strikers that I actually end up preferring. Like the informed Gamero for me, actually a little bit more fun to use. I don't know. Very different players, completely different spectrums. One's incredibly quick, one's 82 odd pace. Still, team's shaping up to be pretty nice. We definitely could have done a little bit better with the chemistry. It's not terrible though, like 72 is okay, and we actually improved that a fair bit more as well. So it's not actually as bad as it looks. I know it doesn't look great, but it really, really could be a hell of a lot worse. So this is our team at the moment, and we're going to rejig things, change things up a little bit, make things a little bit better. I decided to put in Leno just because I think he's actually a really good keeper. We had Benatia as well, and we also had a Bundesliga left back. Gives Vidal a bit more chemistry and makes him work in the team a hell of a lot better, which is brilliant. Bumps us up to 87 chemistry. Humongous jump there. Would have been nice if I got Pepe, would have given that position a little bit more chemistry. Would have been nice to get actually a good manager that gives some of my players some more chemistry, but it's, you know, it's how it works, unfortunately, in draft mode. Now we're going to jump into the first game. This guy had a really nice team with Ronaldo, the informed version. So we had a bit of an advantage, considering we had some very, very strong players. Like, our front three is magnificent. So good. Williams was really fun to use. He felt very strong, very quick. Shooting-wise wasn't amazing, and sometimes he actually did get pushed off the ball in instances that he really shouldn't have, but generally speaking, he was actually still very strong. Get our first goal into the back of the net. Now, the past few draft modes of mine have been dreadful. So bad. We've gone out in the first round of, I think, the past 2, maybe 3, which is abysmal. I used to be so good at draft mode, like, not bragging or anything, but if you look at, like, the first maybe 4 or 5 episodes of Draft Day, I did really, really well, including winning a couple in a row, which is excellent. We win this game 2-0, a very nice, clean game. Wasn't really too many mistakes or anything like that. And then we come up against almost a full informed team, which is absolutely mental. He's got the informed Aubameyang, he's got the informed Royce, some exceptional players in there. And I just couldn't believe how many informs there actually were. Very good opponent. He was decent with his skills, not to the point that he'd overuse them, but he'd use like the effective ones. Generally, a really strong opponent. And I did struggle. I really, really did. He was so good at closing me down. And that's one thing that I find difficult to defend against and play against, is just players that can close you down and then attack you very quickly. So it caught me off guard a little bit. He does get the first goal, and I try and get back into the game a little bit too aggressively. He gets the ball off me, and a lovely strike from Shane Long outside of the box. And this is where things get interesting. So I was like, 80th minute, it's looking like I'm kind of out the game. It really is. And then just this moment of magic happens. Jamie Vardy going on a bit of a tear here, does a couple ball rolls straight past and shoots it into the back of the net to get us our first goal into the game, which is really nice. Then we pass it back to Vardy, does a bit of dribbling work, almost from the edge of the box there, into the back of the net. We've equalised. Then, 90th minute, Cruz gets a free kick, 24 yards out, 5-star weak foot into the back of the net, but this is where you think, right, he's done it. It's all over. It's not. I slip up. I make a big mistake. I should have just slid there. Press X. Why didn't I press X? It's into the back of the net. And now it goes to penalties. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. It's not the most exciting ones. I really should have won this penalty shootout as well. I saved 2 of his penalties and it should have been a win. It really should have been. I then decide to go the wrong way. I kept going left when I should have kept going right. He saves 2 of my left shots. I really hate going left because so many people predict it and I always get mine saved whenever I go to the left. I should always go to the right. I didn't learn. He saves 2 of mine and I mess it up. I was so good because I had that game. I had that game in the bag. I couldn't believe I scored that final free kick and it was as good as done. But alas, we managed to throw the game catastrophically. We get a gold pack, a premium gold pack, and a silver players pack. Not too bad. At least we didn't go out in the first round. Could have been worse, I guess. But we had a cool team. I'm a little bit glad I didn't get to use Vardy for a little bit longer. I only had 2 games with him. Would have been cool to use him a little bit more. But I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, leave it a like and subscribe for some more from myself. But there you go, guys. Have an amazing day and goodbye.